Okay, now I gotta move everything around real quick, so we can have the situation that we need to have for this shit. Which means this needs to go in here and go bye bye. I saw that Moon Hyrule's in for a surprise. Could you imagine? Majora's Mask 2. Now the moon's in Ocarina. Or something. That's all I got. Okay, hopefully this all works the way it's supposed to so I don't have to fucking kill myself. What does it say the size of these windows is? 1920. 1080, please. Thank you. Oh, wait, is that because it wasn't full screened? That was because it wasn't full screen. Oh, here, can I, like, scale to inner bounds or whatever? Something like this. So if I then unminimize it, like... Oh! Can I tell it to stretch to the bounds? Well, no, I don't want to do that, but I do want to scale to it. I see. Interesting. I wonder if Steam was going to play nice with this game. Only one way to find out! $854 $480. Is that accurate? Is that what you want? You want the $854 $480 motherfucker, huh? Is that the Wii U gamepad fucking... $854 $480. Cool, we can start! It's just work... Oh, wait. My ass is not where I should be. I gotta fix myself. My positioning is all kinds of fucked up. There you go. There you go. There you go, champ. Wow, look at you. You're still so fucking large and in charge because you're stupid. Fucker. I move the chat up here. I'm gonna have to do test. Test! Pop up. Okay, yeah, right there, so it's not covering the fucking whatever. Cool. And then the stupid smoothie. There we go. Product placement, baby! I'm not sponsored. I'm just stupid. Just in time for new game. Yay. Hello, Slug. Welcome back. It made you undrown. I can fix this, I think, if I do this. There. That's one way to fix the problem. Who let me not drown? I think it's like after an hour of inactivity is what I have it set for. The little guy will fucking explode. It came back right when your guy expired. That's kind of funny. Guys, what the fuck do I name the horse this time? I did chat last time. What's another funny thing I could name the horse? Medic? I mean, I can. Oh, fuck. What chasms the side of my body? Name horse Medic. Okay. I can't say I get it, but sure. That was the first name that popped up, so I'll do Medic. I did hero mode last time. I don't need to do it again. I have nothing to prove. I'm God. Oh shit, it's not showing the right thing on the bottom screen. Hold on. Can you please show the correct fuck? You're such an asshole. You are always such an asshole. Why do you hate me? What fucking happened in your past life to make you want to do this to me? Okay, that's what I fucking thought, you stupid dick. Why are you down there? Oh! Okay. Okay. Waddle Doo ain't got shit going on. Waddle Doo has 2 frames of animation. He has no sleep. He wakes, he is waketh forever. Fuck, I have to move the chat window a little bit. So I can see this stupid fucking... Oh, Twilight Princess. It's not even your fault, but I'm gonna blame you. Okay. Hope Waddle Doo fucking dies violently. Oh, he has. He was swallowed by a Kerbo. I can definitely see the resolution increase when I played the GameCube version a few months ago, or whatever the fuck it was. My joke didn't land. So good, now you can ride Medic? Oh, my dick? Is that the joke? Is the joke my dick? Yes, yes, that's the joke. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's probably because I'm just dumb, and so I don't get good jokes. They got firewood. I thought it was a TF2 thing. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be some kind of like, I don't know. I was thinking like lines of dialogue. It was gonna be like, you need medic to get through here. I don't know. Link, you hurt my dick again. You've been pushing it too hard or something. It'll be funny if I read the actual lines of dialogue that medic is replacing Epona's name with. Yeah, look at them textures. Oh yeah, baby.
Hey!
No. He looks fucking stupid up there. Look at him. He looks dumb as hell. Hey, where's my dick? Perfectly slotting into his...
Hey!
Come on, Herb, and bring my dick with you. I still have the mini-map. Why couldn't Wind Waker HD still have the mini-map on the bottom left side of the screen right there? Shit. I mean, I even need to provide the chat with the fucking bottom screen window. It may be entirely unnecessary. Elia, I need my dick. Can you please give my dick back? Because every time you ride my dick off into the sunset, you'll think of me. It's true. Don't worry, I won't close my eyes and think of someone else. I washed my dick for you. Very kind of her. What will your banana smoothie sit on? Ass. Yeah, I'm gonna say we don't need this anymore. We're gonna have a cleaner screen. Come here, Video Tube Mini. Let's move this little stupid fucking guy. Move him right there, where he fucking belongs. Grab my smoothie. Move that back down here. There we go. Well, you can summon your horse with a piece of grass on this, the best Zelda game of all time. You can get an object late. I mean, it's super late game, but you do eventually get an object that you can just do it whenever. There's gonna be some vital info down there. Yeah, and I'll get to see it, so it'll be fine. Okay. Let me hate this game, Exmo. Oh, by all fucking means! By all fucking means! I'm not here to defend Twilight Princess. Wind Waker, all the way, baby. Not that everything has to be a competition, but in this case it is. Oh, something about her dick deserving a treat. I didn't read the line properly. Can you use a piece of grass to play that song for me? You know, the one that my dick likes? No. Goodbye. Fuck you, Ilya. Bye! Of course, everything is a competition. That's all any game discussion is anymore. That's true. You know it's impossible to like two games at the same time? That's also true. I can't somewhat respect Twilight Princess and also understand that Wind Waker has its flaws. I just have to straight up say Wind Waker good, Twilight Princess bad. Now it's time for a 2-hour slog tutorial with pointless minigames, and this, the best Zelda game of all time. Just imagine, Eric, we almost got a Wind Waker 2 that had Midna in it. Instead of we got this. I'm telling you, I don't want to do it, fucking asshole. Much obliged there, bud. The Midna 2 is the faps we heard along the way. The Midna 2. Goat in! Yeah. Get those goats in that hole. Hell yeah. Goat, what the fuck are you doing? No. Oh, you motherfucker. Goat! Goat, please! What the fuck are you doing? Goat egg pop! Me playing grounded with goats tonight. Exmo, my dick, much obliged to both of y'all. No, I want to go to bed, fucker. That's what I want to do. Goodbye. He gets all these gates set up, or all these fences. He's like, all right, you have some fun now, and Link just leaves. Oh, okay. All right. Fuck you too, Link. All townspeople are like, why is he pronounced medic like that? You lick my dick. You're gonna lick this dick. I'm a musical genius, chat. I know. Wow, look, it's those kids outside wearing the same fucking clothes they always fucking wear. That's so cool. This picture taken just a few seconds ago, actually. Was he? That's a cool picture you got there, Link. What the fuck? One thing I learned about this game's development was it was made under very intense scrutiny from what was essentially a council of people, including Miyamoto. Yeah. They were very unhappy with the results of Wind Wink. Nowadays, people like Wind Wink is like one of the most artistic Zelda games that came out and ugh. It was a shit show. Literally every single room was closely studied, and if they didn't like it, they just say, get rid of it, start all over. Game development seems difficult. Hey Eric, what if... I say while holding Z. I don't wanna. I'm gonna climb up here, and you're gonna be mad at me. Why is your head a square? Eric, what if it kind of did what fucking Ocarina somewhat does, and like you do a dungeon, they have like 10 minutes of a very simple tutorial, and then you do like a little dungeon, and then they do the goat shit and all the other stuff. Would that work for you or nah? If they introduce some kind of tutorial dungeon instead of all this shit, but they still have this shit. It just happens later. Maybe not this part. Maybe just the goat shit, the goat stuff, so you kind of get an idea of what Link's role is in this community. Or maybe they just show that in a cutscene. I don't know. Link to the Past mini dungeon tutorial. Yeah, yeah! And like immediately too. Literally, the second the fucking game starts, Link wakes up from a nightmare and he goes and does dungeon shit. Alright, you bastards, Wind Waker was an accident. It happened because of me, but now this is also gonna happen because of me. To say your last goodbyes to your families. Nah, fucking Miyamoto is so mad about Wind Waker's existence because Miyamoto's a chud. Eric, when you played Twilight Princess, were you ill about this woman here? Were you ill about her at all, or no? I'm trying to see if I can properly judge. Not judge, but like guess. It also has the bonus of making you feel a sense of urgency, like the shit is starting now. Maybe it's just me, but this low stakes get to know people tutorial/intro is nothing to me being attached to these characters. If they do it right, I think it can. In a Zelda game, it doesn't feel necessary, really. For some other type of video game, I would kind of want this stuff. But in a Zelda game, it's better to just immediately throw the player into the action starting off, because that's what you do in Zelda. You explore and you do dungeons and shit. I want there to be a plot. But, like, if you're going to have this, you can't have it take this long. Why? Because she's pregnant? No, Do people think you have a pregnancy fetish? Do you? What do you mean? No, I'm trying to see if you think, I don't know. I would hope Midna's not the only character in this video game that you're like, oh damn. Damn, baby. No, she's the only thing about her I could think of. Damn, okay. Twilight Princess in particular has a super slow start. It's probably the Zelda game with the slowest start. I guess I feel like she's like the only character in the entire village that isn't designed to look like a caricature or a cartoon. She just looks like a normal person. Everyone else here has some exaggerated aspect, which is fine, but why is she the only one that doesn't have that? This guy has a fucking rectangle for a head. Well, maybe this guy looks normal. I can't decide if this guy looks normal to me or not. I mean, like he's got like an interesting jawline, but other than that, I don't think he's necessarily cartoony like some of the other people here. You've got the mayor guy. What's he look like again? What were they going for with him? Yeah, it's like, what the fuck is going on with his facial hair, for starters? I did make mention of the fact that she looks normal, and also her band thing above her belly has a weird graphic and is very square. Other than that, now, okay. Her band thing above her belly? Oh. Oh, yeah, yep. Yeah, they did, because they didn't add polygons they just kind of touched up textures, and so you're gonna see more errors when things are blown up to a higher. You understand how it works. I don't need to fucking explain this to you like you've never played a fucking video game before. I guess because I don't have the thing, you can't see my items, but I don't think I give a shit. Finally, 3 items! Instead of the 2 that you would get if you played this on GameCube. My god. They can't ever have another Zelda game with dungeon items and have you have anything less than 3 items for fucking item slots. More is fine. Less than that is ridiculous. Fish on. Also, Wind Waker's first characters you see are all pretty distinct. That could be my bias talking. Well, with Wind Waker, everyone looks either incredibly like thin or lanky, or they got big ass heads, or like everyone in Wind Waker looks goofy. And I think that's part of the reason why they have a lot of character designs in Twilight Princess that are exaggerated and goofy looking. Because that was something they wanted to recapture again. And I don't think it really works with this art style. It just makes a lot of people look kind of uncanny or weird. Especially when you have characters like Link. Link just is normal. He looks like a dude. He has, I mean, I guess his anime eyes are kind of big, but other than that, he's very normal, proportioned human. But, yeah, you only have to catch the fish 1 time here on HD. Yeah. But in Wind Waker, even Link, even the main character Link looks fucking goofy and cartoonish. He's got these cat eyes, he's got this giant-ass fucking chibi head. Everyone in Wind Waker looks like that, and so it's fine. It's only off-putting because you have normal proportioned characters in this game. Specifically, characters that are either important, or they can't have looking goofy because it would ruin the tension of a scene or something. So characters like Link or Ilya or Colin, because those are like some of the most important characters of the village. I don't know if this is exactly why they did things the way, but it matches up. So like, I'm not crazy. I've decided that what I'm saying makes sense. Skyward Sword then, you know, goes on and like kind of does the Twilight Princess art style, but with the cell shade, and then Breath of the Wild does do a really good job of marrying everything that came before in like the best possible way. I don't want them to necessarily do that same painterly, it's not even painterly, whatever you call that super cell shaded look again. I want them to try something else, but if instead of Skyward Sword, it was Byward Sword. Did Miyamoto like Skyward? Yeah, he was proud of that one. Except for when he did the thing at the fucking the E3 or whatever the fuck, and it wasn't working, and it was very embarrassing for him. And it became a whole ass meme that he went up on stage with his fucking Wiimote and it didn't work right. Oh, you can break the rocks. Okay. How much was that fucking slingshot again? Do I have enough cash money for it? 30. I'm sure there's some really smart, cool method of getting a bunch of money fast and easy in Twilight Princess. I don't know what it is. So I'm gonna take a bit. Just throwing shit at walls and walking up slopes to grab the 2 green rupees that are up there. And shit of that nature. Holy shit, how did you get first, Mr. Boogeyman? But good job. Congratulations. You won, an internet cookie or whatever. Okay, well, I'm missing 1 rupee. Damn. There. Yeah, the idea that GameCube Zelda had the same amount of item slots as the fucking Oracle games is wild. Well, it's not quite that bad. It would be that bad if you had 1 item slot. But you can still swing your sword with B and have 2 item slots for X and Y, you know. But it was still a step backwards from like Wind Waker, the other GameCube Zelda game that came out before Twilight Princess. And they're like, nah, we gotta have that Z button be the Midna talk button for some fucking reason. Children love this item. Okay, I'm gonna put the slingshot on R. Wrong button. I wish to save. Anyway, what is the D-pad used for? One of them's like the scent button and GameCube. Yeah, gyro, baby! Yeah! Sorry. I got very excited to have gyro controls. It's the one reason why I refuse to not play with the little fucking gamepad. Because I need that gyro control. It's very important to me.
Hey.
But no, I'm not necessarily trying to shit on the fucking controls. Or the character design for Twilight Princess. It does work in motion. But I do think it is noticeable that you have certain characters that you're meant to take seriously because they just look like normal anime-esque humans. And you have these incredibly cartoonish side characters. Instead of either fully committing or just having everybody have normal human proportions. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this again? Do I have to teach the kids how to use it or whatever, and then we're good? No, they gotta teach me how to use both the slingshot and the fucking... Okay. What if I just played with it and had fun? What if I did that one? The fucking little baby character there who's fucking terrifying. Whoa. Amazing. I can't progress the game unless I do. So I will. Wow. Fantastic. Fantastique. The monkey just exists, and the kids are like, kill it! Yo, what the fuck is up, my man? Nah, I'm okay. Your big pot is your problem, not mine. Bye-bye! The child is dead. Hello, Quim. You think anyone's ever put their dick inside of a Deku Baba before? I'm just curious. I'm just asking. Yeah, I do think that. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I was a little curious if someone's done that before. Oh, have any of you heard of that new fan-made fucking remake for Zelda 1? It's like same color limitation. It has a bunch of extra enemies and areas and shit or something. Like a fan remake that extends the content. No reason, just curious. Yeah, yeah, you know. Just normal, completely healthy curiosity. Wow. Damn. It's like the only Zelda game I can think of where when you Z target, Link is just automatically defending. Thanks, Twilight Princess. You can do like a roll stab. Which I think Minish Cap also does. Or there's like a way to unlock it or something. Bah. Bah. Just fucking beat him to death. You have spawned a greater chest. Above the lesser chest. Those keys are going to stamp of approval after 20 iterations of their XYZ coordinates. No, like you said, if they didn't like one of the keys placements, the entire fucking area had to be scrapped and rebuilt. I know that's not what you meant. I'm being a dick. Oh yeah, 5 heart pieces before you get a fucking full heart container. Fuck you, Twilight Princess. Ugh. I don't know how I forgot about that for even a moment. The question is, who dislikes Twilight Princess more, me or Eric? Probably Eric. Right? Oh, I had the key? Okay. I mean, in some ways it's just something to do, but I still probably wouldn't be playing HD so soon after beating Standard if I disliked it that much. Hi, guys. I do find it a bit suspect that apparently the council's okay with some of the decisions made in Twilight Princess. Such as the, Are you referring to, like, the 5 pieces of heart and the 2 item slots? Specifically? What the fuck do you have again? I'm gonna give you a tip. I'm gonna fucking leave. Okay, bye. The 5 pieces of heart, and but you can't carry this, so let's put it back for now. Yeah, in practice, it just meant everybody was pissed off that the dungeon wasn't cleared, when the idea was that people could come back and get the money if they couldn't fit it in their wallet. Thankfully, the starting wallet size being bigger in Twilight Princess means you're less likely to run into that issue. And all the subsequent wallet sizes being better. And then they even have an extended wallet size of like 9999 rupees or something. Link somehow did not kill this child and this monkey when he did that spin. I almost asked why the kids were even being captured, but right, they're like... Why were they tipped off that... Oh, he's running in place! Oh, no! Is it always like that? Was it like that in TP, Standard, GameCube as well? He's just running in place over there. He only kills bad people! Not even people, just monsters.
Hey!
You want to do more goats? Huh? You want to bag some more goats with me? You interrupted my field. You threw off my groove. I'm terribly sorry, but you threw off the Emperor's groove.
Hey!
You can whoop, but you cannot run. You little fuckers, can you please... I had such an easier time with this when I did this on fucking GameCube. What is its problem now? Come on. I remember I was acing this shit. Link! No! Please! Okay, jeez. Fucking hater-ass goats, man. I think that was kind of shit. Well, what's the time you have to get for the heart piece? Hold on. That you can get later on. Did I clear that technically? Twilight Princess Goat heart piece. How much does it cost? Or how much? What kind of? What's speed? But what's the time limit? Once you herd the goats again, he will give you a piece of heart. Oh, herd the 20 goats into the barn in less than 3 minutes. Oh, I was still well within the bounds. Okay. You have to herd enough times for goat to appear, and you heard him. Another thing tied to goat. I can't read. I can't read and I can't speak. Chat, kill me. Thanks, chat. Huh? Chat isn't here. She's on the game. This is my dick. Hi, Puffy. We're talking about my dick. Whoa! I did slurp some smooth. What the fuck is Link looking at? Oh god, look at Link. Oh no. Why does it keep opening it? What is his eye doing? And what's his mouth doing? Oh god, Link! Link, what's wrong with you? No! Oh fuck! He's looking far beyond. Fuck. Wait, what's this? What's happened? She's injured, isn't she? Please say the name. Exmo, how could you? Were pushing my dick too hard again. I bet you hurt her leg jumping the fences, didn't you? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? What'd I say? What happened? What's wrong? It'll be all right, my dick. I'll take you to the forest spring right now. Why? Without my dick, the gift won't get delivered in time. Good. Your horse can't be named my dick. I said, chat, name my horse, and Eric said my dick. So. And he was the first person to say anything. So the horse is named Medic. Does this game have a filter? I assume so. We can go see Ilya together. Yes, child. Stupid big-headed baby. Terrifying big-headed baby. I think this is the game you'd be playing next after you beat Tingle. Let me see. Zelda... fuck. Would be in documents somewhere. So. Puffy's Zelda tier list. Back in March of last year. What's at the top of that again? The Wind Wanker, and then Majora Mac, and then Ocarina of Limes. My tier list, yeah, back when I would tell you to give me your tier list for shit. until you told me that you can't do that because you don't want to think about it like that. Oh yeah, right after you do Tingle, you're gonna play the Twilight. For Zelda stuff, I mean. Still don't get to play the goatest game of all times, the DS Zeldas. It gives me anxiety, I know. Tingle Toucher Pipeline to Twilight Princess. Oh yeah, I should look at the Kirby one too, make sure I'm not crazy about that one. That you do, if you are going to follow the order, you gotta do Robo-Butt after triple cucks. I'm bad too, is because everything always feels forced and arbitrary. Hey, you're trying. You're not bad at anything, you're fine. Tier lists are completely fucking indicative of your opinion. They can't be wrong. Unless you're lying, then they wrong, I guess. Oh yeah, unless we wanted to figure out some way to play that that Kirby Canvas Curse Wii U game, Puffy. I don't know if that emulates well or not. I don't know how easy or hard it would be to get that set up. It's probably not worth it. But unless you want to try and figure out how to do that, then yeah, what we would be doing next would be or what you would be doing next would be Planet Robo-Butt. After Planet Robo-Butt, there's that Kirby 3DS Battle Royale game. I have no idea if it's good or bad or worth playing or not. Then Star Allies. Okay. You still prefer your master over me, huh, my dick? She's terrifying. Bro didn't even try to fight back. I'm still mad about that. I don't understand the point of having him give away his wooden sword, implying that if he had the wooden sword, things could have gone a little differently, when he's not... He doesn't try to do anything. He just reaches out and then gets smacked in the back of the head. What would be different if he had the wooden sword? He would probably still reach out and get smacked in the back of the head. I'm just saying. Oh my god, thank goodness Twitch worked again. What? What do you mean? What happened? Oh, I completely crashed and I couldn't load any streams. Mobile Twitch is so fucking good. It might be the GOAT of all time. Alright. 1 sec, I'm gonna get an extra drink. I'll be right back.
7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Hi, I'm back. Our hero become a wolf? He do? Oh yeah. Are either... I don't know if Eric can hear me, but I don't remember if he streams here in like... Would it be 30 minutes? Or if he's gonna stream an hour and 30 minutes tonight. From now. So this is what Sonic Unleashed ripped off. I still need to take the time to play Unleashed Recomp on stream at some point. He's going to stream right now because I said so. Why would you want him to do that? Why would you want him to stream right now? Same time on Fridays, I believe. Goat starts earlier. Okay. So it's only Wednesday where he starts an hour later, right? Because of his, the whole thing with his, getting home late from class. It's like the one day that he has to go in and shit. And it's like a super long-ass fucking drive, a commute. I guess you'd call it. Whoa, it's Gooner Bait! Butt shot! Zam, a baddie, says the fan base to the character who was designed to look childish and mischievous. Me a short stack like that. What do you mean short stack? I'm back. I love how Midna's ass is. Hi, Dab. Welcome back. Did you get your pizza? Her ass makes her stacked? Okay. Okay. Does Midna have a big butt, or does Midna just have large thighs for her small frame that makes her butt seem bigger? I lied about the pizza. It was like 2 a.m. anyway. What the fuck? 2 a.m. Fucking walking pack of chicken trucks. Large hips and big butt compared to other characters, I guess. So, I'm not... I don't usually look at the video game characters and compare all the characters' butts to thigh ratio and shit of that nature, so I guess I can't really comment on if I think you're correct or not. I don't understand the looting. I think for a lot of people, it's like the attitude combined with the what? Probably the shaping of her features. That again, I don't know if that was intentional or not. Look, she literally says shit like, be a good boy. Yeah. And the gamers being the most oppressed group of all. Starved for female attention. Why won't women date me? Fuck! It's not fair! This must be a government plot! The government's preventing me from dating because they don't want my DNA to spread! Ah! have a good rest of your day at work, Buffy. It's me, hello. I am the barren wasteland of women attention. I don't remember. Please, I'm sorry I forget everything all the time, Eric. Did you not have a healthy dating life before you and your now wife got together? Your current romantic partner who is your wife? Not enough people out here saying good boy, I guess. No, yeah, I've always been a man slut. Okay, see, I don't think I knew that. That's not what I meant by my question. I didn't know that about you. Oh, well, there you go. Don't judge me. No, Eric, I can't. I can't judge you because I was the... I've said this before, and I'll make fun of myself for it all the fucking time. I almost became one of those fucking stupid, shitty-ass incels. I wasn't that close or anything, but I used to be a fucking miserable asshole. So I was like the opposite of what you were, Eric. Yeah, the tragic Exmo backstory. Yeah, the tragedy of me having a shitty personality. And so people didn't want to be around me. Oh, woe is me! Now, I used to be one of those guys who thought that, like, all I needed to be happy was to be in a relationship. And it took me a while to realize, even in relationships, I'm still miserable. But not because I don't necessarily like the person I'm with, but I expected it to be some kind of cure-all for my depression. And surprise, surprise, that's not how that works. Oh god, where's the fucking hole? Is this the hole? Is this the hole? No, why would this be the hole? You dunce. They targeted gamers. Gamers! We're a group of people who will sit for hours, days, even weeks on end performing some of the hardest, most mentally demanding tasks over and over and over, all for nothing more than a little digital token saying we did. We'll punish ourselves over doing to selves doing things others would consider torture because we think it's fun. We just try looking down. No, I'm too busy yapping. It's like we always say, the important part is you shouldn't stay shitty, even if you were shitty in the past. That's true. And even if you do improve, you can't expect yourself, you can't hold yourself to like an impossible fucking standard. You're gonna crash your fucking shit if you do that too. But then there's Puffy and I used to have this roommate. And this roommate of ours, he was a piece of work. Oh boy, the roommate. Yeah. I must be the worst penis pumper in the West. But the TLDR about this roommate's like, oh, it's worse because he was our friend. Before he was our roommate. He was our best friend. But he had he had all these flaws, these character flaws, which weren't good, that he was working on. But he expected that because he would stop doing one thing, that made it okay for him to do other really shitty things because he stopped doing this other thing, for example. And I don't mean like annoyances, I mean like stupid, shitty shit. I used to live with two identical twin sisters who are pot-smoking hippies, despite the premise. Worst roommates ever. Pot-smoking hippies rarely make good roommates, or maybe that's just most humans. There's a saying that I can't think of right now. That it's like, it's the whole thing about don't be friends with your coworkers, or don't talk, I don't know, one of them's like, don't talk politics with your friends. I don't necessarily agree with that. If I have friends that don't agree with my belief in human rights systems, I'm not sure they should be my friends. But you can be friends with somebody. I don't remember the saying, just that not all friends make good roommates, I guess. Not all friends make good coworkers, that type of shit. I don't remember what the actual saying is, though. But it wasn't even necessarily what he did or didn't do as a roommate. It was more just who he was as a person. Where eventually we had to draw a line that was like, no. Nah. What the fuck did I just do? Yeah, headset? What was that? Oh. It was me turning up the sound or something? Thanks, headset. Can I just climb this and then jump to that? Yes, I can gamer it up. Good. Sakura dude just checked in. Hello, Sakura dude. Ooh, what happened? Are you just... Oh, he's seeing the... No, wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Ah! Yeah, I can't think of what the saying is. I know there is one that don't hire family. It's something like that, I guess. But it's about friends and roommates. I'm memeing. You know how we feel about memes here. You think you're supposed to have fun when you watch someone stream? Oh, I gotta get rid of my smoothie. There is no smoothie anymore. Mimic the wolfling fall. Oh! Maybe it's something like you find out more about your friends than you would want to when they're your roommate. The fuck's that black void? It's Kracko. That's Cracker. What? Why'd her mouth flap so early when her noise or the text box didn't appear yet? Is it like that in GameCube? Eric didn't start his stream yet, right? I'm not getting fucking bullied, am I? He normally starts at around, like, 15 after, I think? Yes, okay. No, shut up, Twitch. $9:15 CST. Oh. I think I misunderstood. Hold on. Why'd I think it was... What's wrong with me? I stupid. Gotta rewrite this whole game. You watch. Could be funny. Get you with time zones all the time. You planning a raid boss? I don't think I'm gonna go long enough to raid him. But you should definitely go check him out when he goes live here in an hour and 15-ish minutes. I don't know if you've ever seen Eric stream before. Oh wait, no, you're gonna be at work, aren't you? Ugh. People having jobs and shit. Ugh. I don't remember the song playing for the first time. I'll be heading to work, but I have been in the stream before. Oh, okay. The Legend of Zelda is a supporting background character in this game, which is fine. I don't actually care. It's far from the first Zelda game to have Zelda not be front and focus. Front and center? What am I trying to say? Front and focus? It's not even fucking in Link's Awakening. Like, at all. The imprisoning war. Fuck you. This is not the imprisoning war. Who's that fuck-ass emote? A wheeze. I don't know. That's the famous Zelda sword drop. Famous, huh? Then they all become, like, weird spirits, but, like, their lives don't change in any way, shape, or form? The only action that sword gets is Hyrule Warriors. Does... What about the possessed Zelda boss fight? Does she use that sword? I don't remember. I am Zledla. Liquid Zelda. Liquid! Want to write a fic where she and Genesis team up. Isn't Liquid Zelda just possessed by Ganon or whatever? Like it's, I don't think it's like a. I'm pretty sure she's not her own separate entity or some shit. No, she Liquid Zelda. Oh, okay. Don't you want to save your terrifying polygonal friends? What's Genesis character from fucking FF7 Crisis Core? The new bad guy they had to invent for that game because they couldn't just use Sephiroth again. They had to come up with a new character. And so he's like proto-Sephiroth. He's like the reason Sephiroth is evil. Now, why could that be? Is it because everything sucks? Fucking love Genesis. A big part of that is Exmo hating him. I don't hate him. The more I think about the plot threads and everything surrounding Zack Fair and Final Fantasy and the nature of the prequel and all this shit is... It does take something away from the original narrative. I don't think it's a prequel that necessarily enhances the overall story so much as it It overcomplicates stuff that didn't need to be overcomplicated. It makes things more unbelievable and anime-esque. Even if it was just because of the time that the game was made, the original Final Fantasy VII didn't feel quite so nuts. The characters weren't constantly performing fucking insane acrobatics and shit. I mean, they had ultimate fucking attacks and stuff, but everything surrounding, like, the original fate, or how it's presented of Zack Fair in Final Fantasy VII and stuff. It was more mundane because it was tragic and it was awful and it sucked. And then the prequel goes, no, hey, look, listen, it wasn't just sad and fucked up. There was a bajillion guys there, and he fought to the last. He fought until he couldn't stand anymore. Hundreds and hundreds of gun guys. And the original game, he was a dude with a sword, and there was 3 dudes with guns. He couldn't fucking do anything about that. He was one guy fighting by himself. Romanticized, yeah. End up becoming just a little hard to take seriously. And that's all Final Fantasy VII is now, aside from the original game. Every new entry in the compilation of Final Fantasy VII gets more and more silly. I can't take any of it seriously anymore. I'm sure if I decide to play the 3rd Final Fantasy VII Remake game, I'll enjoy it, but everything surrounding the remake and the extended lore behind the game has really soured on me. But that's okay, because I still have the original game. And I still think the original game is fantastic. I don't remember who has what. Oh, over here. Little Milk Clouds is a shriveled corpse. It is their most profitable. I assume it's their most profitable of all the Final Fantasies, the 7. And from regular guy, Cloud saw this amazing person who could do all this crazy shit, into that amazing guy who did all that crazy shit. Yeah. There's a level of believability that changes with from Cloud riding a motorcycle that he's never ridden before to doing flips off of meteors and I don't know. I imagine it's how people feel about Bleach. I don't think it necessarily starts off grounded, but my understanding is they have to keep finding ways to up the ante, and the characters have already killed gods and shit. It's like, where the fuck can this story go from here? Will you not jump up here because I haven't gotten hit by the guy yet? Now, without going into it, I really didn't care for what the ending of Rebirth did. Like, when it comes to talking, yeah, it's mainly just spoilers. When it comes to talking about Twilight Princess, I played GameCube. I didn't spoil with that. I don't mind talking about the game's plot here. That's why I'm not reading the text. I already did this. You know, I already presented this or whatever. I don't mind necessarily talking about general vibes and spoilers for Final Fantasy VII. It's a game from a million years ago. Yeah, Rebirth came out last year or whatever the fuck. At least on PC, it came out like last year. It bothers me for no good reason that you get the shield and then you get the sword. He like slots the fucking sword into the... I mean, it's just hovering on his back. It doesn't matter, but, you know.
You might ask going to read it. One Z you building happy. That is a procedure.
Oop, you got the shield before the sword. We make the entire house. Oh, that's the wrong way. And I guess I'll be surprised if in the future, if fucking the remake trilogy is completed, if people end that experience by going, oh yeah, that was a completely fantastic, no issues, totally worth it experience, waiting between releases for all three and having to add all the story content to pad out a 3-part remake and to make each story feel complete in its own way. And DC Square is preparing to launch a new version of OGFF7 on Steam, whatever that entails. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to actually do anything interesting, or if it's just going to go from being a really shitty bare bones PC port to a competent PC port. Someone said, well, if I see one whisper, I'm going to crash out. Oh, I don't think they're going to do anything like that. If that's what people mean, I don't see them adjusting the narrative of the original game or anything. Why do you talk so slowly? What is your problem? Probably going to be something shitty but minor that gets modded out in a week, and maybe a neat but minor thing too. No, because I think the reason they're re-releasing it or whatever is just because the original port, Steam port, was just really bad. I imagine they might just be trying to quality control a new release. Again, I don't know why anybody would necessarily think they're going to do some like narrative upgrade or something. But I'm not talking about narrative. I don't know. Well, shit, if you don't know what you're talking about, I also don't know what you're talking about. It's almost like I should shut up. Well, it's a good thing you're not talking. Got him. Oh my god, you talk so slowly, Ordana. I get it, you're like mysterious and ethereal. When the localization team doesn't change the text speed of the English script, even though it uses a lot more characters than the Japanese script does. And so they should probably increase the text speed naturally a little bit. Doggo, go Borko.
Must be. How that will it be? What have my good deed to you?
Why would I not want to go back there? Apparently people didn't really like the text speed in the Thousand Door remake. Someone fucking exploded. I didn't even see who it was. We really didn't even notice anything different. I mean, people are gonna just find every reason to bitch about Thousand Door remake, it seems.
Một con dĩ mình ít quần tiêu đi.
Okay. This is a good enough a spot to stop as any, I guess. So I'll play more tomorrow. I streamed this morning, or this after, whatever the fuck it was. I've streamed a lot today, so I'm okay with stopping just shy of a couple hours on Twilight Princess here. So I'm done. Thanks for watching. See you later.